Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Spain playthrough in EU4 MEIOU and Taxes 2.01 with me, your host Luckymarine. Well, we're doing alright. This isn't us. Golden Horde, which formed out of the White Horde and the Blue Horde, I believe. I think when they mixed together, I don't know. It sounded good in my head. Anyway, we have a plague that's just popped. The Nile Delta. What do you make? Horseshoes? No, metalwork. What else? Important centre of production. Important centre of trade? Important centre of trade, yeah. Doesn't surprise me that the terrible plague popped here. Anyway, let's get off that map mode because it crashes the game if you continue the game with the trade map mode on. So we'll wait for the for a tick or two. Who's going to die? No, she's alright actually. We'll lose the prestige. And grab some points. Also, we're waiting for one of these to finish. Where did you go from here? Nowhere just yet. Okay. Well, I didn't want to close our ports and restrict trade if I didn't need to. We'll keep an eye on it. The Mamluks, they can't catch you, right, can they? Right, we're going to go to war with the Mamluks and we're going to go catch the plague. Fools. Anyway, onward. Are you counter-espionaging? No. You've got decent spy detection. Oh. Province culture shifts. Great. Population of... I don't know. Afterbirth? Placenta, isn't it? Let's have a look at the cultures. So this is... The green is Castilian culture, and it's going to be probably either Andalusian or... Oh, here it is, I think. Yep. The Asturian culture is going to flip to Castilian, which, I mean, it doesn't need to. However, Asturian is a culture that we accept, but it's part of a cultural union, so it doesn't really matter. It's not something that we've specifically accepted. If it was to be, say, Catalan, or Galician, or Basque. Catalan, is this Catalan? Catalan is here. Or Galician... No, Gascon. This is Basque. Or Galician. Where's Galician? Galician's in this corner, isn't it? Yeah. If it was to be those, then it would free up an accepted culture slot. However, the more times this hits, the better, the more chance it's got of actually flipping other cultures. Anyway, hurrah. Let's have a look where the plague is. Oh wow. Okay, so it hit centers of trade over, yeah. Time to protect our borders, I believe. Anything to spend our admin points on, because we're going to end up losing them. Let's go to plague measures. Let's go for closing of the ports. Oh, excellent. Plagues understand the situation. Close the ports immediately. Plague measures. Restriction of trade. We can spend military points on it. It's a 180% chance it could lead to a crisis though, or we could just spend the 900 admin points. Now you don't end up spending 900 admin points, you go to the maximum of minus 100, but it still means losing these admin. Is there anywhere that we can dump these admin points? I don't think there is. Try and revoke. No. Nope. Let's offer compensation. Oh well. We need to protect our populations. Although a good plague every now and then just separates the wheat from the chaff. Okay, wheat. No, we can't make anything. Chest. No, I'm sorry. We still don't have call for peace. By the time we've got enough spy power here to grab a claim on Lucca, it'll be into the next year on. Plague appears in Granada. Kill anyone that leaves the province. It's harsh on Granada itself, however. Granada is a decent trade province. It'll recover fairly quickly. It just stops it from getting into the places like Malaga with its decent pop and firing up all over again. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. Alright, Lucca. Let's grab fabricate claim on Lucca itself. Let's bring you home now. Let's look at piecing out Padua. If we do this now, is there any reason? No, there's no reason in waiting. Going around the tick of the year, Portugal's only going to come down by 2, so grab some more money. Now do. Excellent. And what do you have here? You could do with a port of some sort. I have a trade wharf here, which will allow communications to get through to you. Communication here is poor. Communication here is average. If we can pump through, if we can smash through Mantua, got a road network, we might be able to increase our communication efficiency here. We may also improve our communication efficiency here. From Cadiz, it might be quicker to get off the boat in Liguria, use the road network across Italy to Ferrara, and get on another boat, and then get to kind of Croatia area. It'll always choose the quickest path. So that might be the quickest path. This might be the quickest path. We'll see. Have a few ducats. Let's spend it in the places where the autonomy is quite low. Or spend it in the places where the autonomy is quite high and look to build roads, things like that. Yep, build a road here. And here. Let's try drive down the autonomy that we've got just through lack of communication. It'll also be somewhere that we can dump a little bit. Oh, wow, dump a little bit of manpower into. Valencia, yeah, you've got one. Okay, on. Roads will contribute manpower to the effort, at least 75%. Yep. And pay for the remaining. Superb. Truce with Hafsid has expired. Hafsid still has some good pop around here. 32, 35, the stuff here is fairly crap. Yeah, 32, 35, 6, 16. I want these 2 provinces off him. Rebels, have you decided to... we're going to have to wait here. We'll wait here until these have popped, and then we'll transport our troops across and declare war, and we should have still a claim upon you. If we don't, I'll be angry at myself. Construct roads. Contribute manpower, 75%, pay off the remaining. Superb. We do. For Gafsa. And Calais will come in, which I believe... I mean, it looks big, but it's just little islands in an oasis of sand. I doubt he'll have access through Fez. So his only access to the wall will be this way. So, lump enough men here. Have a blockade going. We'll soon win that fight. We'll construct roads. We'll contribute manpower. Yep, and pay off the rest. Superb. How's the plague? Us killing everyone that leaves Granada seems to have worked. It hit Granada. And it's a high pop province. I expected it would hit and snowball out from Granada, but we seem to have nipped it in the bud there. Yeah, it hit our... I don't know whether it came along the coast or whether it hit the trading ports. But it slowly petered out. How's it where it initially hit? Looks like the Ottomans closed their ports and restricted trade as well. It doesn't seem to have hit them too hard. Immediately petered out. It didn't even get to Constantinople, which... Yeah, didn't even get to Constantinople. That shocks me. I thought it would be here. I thought it would end up here, which it has. Here, which it has. Did it ever get to you? No. Thankfully. So that plague mostly affected... I mean, if it's anywhere in the world, then it's going to find its way to Italy. No, didn't do too bad there. Plague appears in theatre. That's the other side of the water here. Just here. Let's kill anyone that leaves the province. Yep. Roads. Manpower, 75%. And pay off the remaining with ducats. Superb. Let's try and get our communications efficiency a little further up. Oh no. Friendly movement speed, hostile movement speed, okay. And a military leader has left us. So he was in home at the time, so that wasn't our conquistador. Rebels, are you going to pop soon? Good, good, good. Rebels, I could do with you popping. I need to move these. Oh, we might as well fight Muisca whilst we're here. Defending against Portugal, third Portuguese Shibian colonial conquest. No. Let's go for that. We will... We'll let them loot. It's not going to affect us directly. Hopefully we can get onto this before you arrive. These guys will have to deal with the blowback from this. We won't. How many do we need for this? 10. They have 5. We have 6. When we've taken this province, we're going to have to move across and hope that the guys don't suffer. Oh, he's making more people. Okay. Okay. Don't suffer quite bad. Disease outbreak. So you've got two colonies on, 3 colonies on the go at the same time. How about you? Have you moved outside islands? Nope. How about you? Nope. You have 2 colonies on the go anyway. Our colonies are about halfway done. You're still wandering around looking for lost cities. You've grown quite big. 1, 2, 3, 4 colonies going on at the same time. What ideas do you have? Global empire. Global empire. I don't know if there's any need for more colonists. Because once you have 3 provinces flipped in a colonial region, you spawn a colonial nation and they just get on with it. They just get on with colonizing for you. I think rushing into exploration was useful. I don't know if the expansion is going to be as useful as I think it might be. And I think expansion is only going to be useful here once it opens up to us. At the moment we can't get into Africa just because, what is it? It's locked out until a certain tech, till Dip Tech 50. Which gives the African nations time to sort themselves out, become like 3 or 4 great powers instead of Europeans moving straight in and being able to pick them off, which is good. But as far as this is concerned, I don't know. I mean, if Cuba isn't going to grab the outlying provinces, 1, 2, 3, 4 he needs, then it might be worth, is that separate? Yeah, it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then it might be worth us going and doing that for him, because at the moment he's too small to give us a I've got another merchant. Do I have a merchant? No. Should have. He's too small to give us a merchant. I don't know if he... I don't know if he's going to colonize these. He's finished his colonization of the main island. And if he's not started these, I don't know if he will do. I don't want someone else coming in here and snaffling those islands. We'll see. We will see. Damn it, got caught in Venice. So they didn't fight in the mountains, which is what I was wary of. We'll stop them from taking this province. We won't stop them from taking the other one. We just won't get there in time. Let's have you... Nope. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, didn't see the crossroads because they were a little bit further along. Now let's take them out. Let's let them go. I still don't know what letting them go does. In my mind, letting them go would probably deplete... Let's have a look. Deplete the urbanization. I can imagine Jews being urbanized populace. So, Palmer, what do you have at the moment? You have 5 urban population. If we let them go... Okay, okay. Have a look. No. It has no immediate impact. I don't know. What can we get? Let's go for... Not force, reinforced, no. National manpower modified, no. Do we just leave it? Do we just leave it empty? Are we ahead of time? A little bit. Leave it empty for the time being. Still got coal. Still waiting for all of you to come in. And we will try and keep our artisans where they are. Oh wow, you're struggling there. Go back them up. Squish, squish. And that should free up you. Ragusan Separatists. How many are there going to be? Wow, 8,000. What is this? Mongol holy warriors have launched a daring surprise attack against us. These Ghazi warriors are largely independent adventurers, temporarily united under local bays to seek glory or death against the infidel. If successful in sieges in the province, they will swear fealty to neighbouring sultanates and gain fiefs and titles in returns. If they lose, they die in the name of Shiite Islam and so are assured martyrs welcome in paradise. It is a win-win situation for them. The reason they travel so far from home to attack us. Damn you! Fine. The Ragusans can wait. Also, they're going to have to fight the Hungarians that are on top. Ghazi rebels attack with surprise and often target weaker countries. Are we weak? Making them fierce opponents, but they can be beaten. They only attack provinces neighbouring a Muslim province owned by an independent Muslim state, and they will not attack the same country twice in 1 year. They prefer to attack provinces without forts or armies, and will not defect as long as the province is under siege. You do not surrender, knowing that you can maintain an army nearby to fend off raids like this in the future. So it might be worth I mean, we already have a fort here. But if we get a border with the Ottomans here, chucking a fort on the border just to try and stop or at least slow these guys down until we can maneuver people around. Who are you going to war with? Who are you at war with? Attacking against Liège. You're allied with Burgundy. Yep. Odd. Hopefully we can get our people here quick enough. It's a good job that we grabbed 20 transports. Nope, get in here. So, we'll shift consolidate. We'll select you. Take you out. Put at least somebody in charge. Where are you? There is in hostile territory. He's on the siege, isn't he? Over in Moiska. It's going to be 20 versus 10. We'll be fine. Famous last words. Okay, 20 versus 8.5. Probably less. What kind of attrition are you taking? 15% attrition. Why? Unit is 42. Supply limit is 14. Arab tribal area due to siege. There's a maximum of 15% attrition, and they've got the maximum. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be able to boat bomb straight onto their faces before they take the province. Although those siege sticks are quite quick. 10-day siege sticks. Love it. We'll take our chances. Fuck is Gabir? The hell's Gabir? We haven't found it yet. Curse these opponents. Where is Gobir? No idea. No idea. Anyway. That's us deposited straight onto their faces. That's quite the morale they have. But still, weight of numbers should be enough. And let's finish them off. Done. Well, it does put us in a nice place to declare this. Let's go grab... No, we'll use this 6,000 on Ragusa. Hopefully just... Ragusa, where else are you going to hit? Ragusa and Jadera. Hell is Jadera? Is this Jadera? Nope, Spoleto. Jadera. Ragusa. It's just coastline for each, so there's no advantage of being in either. Do you have local fortifications? No. Do you? It says you do. You have a blue fort there. If Hungary will get out of the way. It says you do. It says you have a local fortification with the blue fort that's here. So let's sit in Jadera. On the off chance. On the off chance that this won't fall straight away, but this would. Right. Do everything military that's going to be useful in a war. Not really. Not really. How are we getting on in New World? Yeah, it's going to be easy to take. And we'll end up piecing out for that. And money. And this will all just immediately flip to New Granada. Which is going to make them fairly powerful. 38. 55. By the time because we've allowed looting. By the time we've looted here, it'll probably drop to about 48 or so. Anyway. Let's declare war upon you for Gafsa. Be ready to squish this 7 straight away. Straight off the bat. We'll get back up to 20. Have a blockade going on. Okay. On that. Done. Good. Okay. Now, if they have any troops knocking about, papal sponsor weak. So we lost papal sponsor nominal, and we gained papal sponsor weak, which increased our missionary strength by double. Our stability increase interval came down by 5%. Our yearly prestige went up. Cool. Anything that rests your prestige coming down is nice. The higher it gets, the more aggressive it comes down. So when you get into the high 90s, it's coming down by 4 or 5 a year. Cool. Cool. Make your call. And let's spend some points. If we don't end up on the Popey seat with 17 active cardinals, I will eat the entirety of the chair that I'm sat on. You know, go. No one told you to stop. Bosnia wants a alliance, but no. One more tick, and we'll get into Hafsid. No, fuck off. Haven't even finished coring it yet. That'll do. Declare war for that. I mean, the Papal State wouldn't want anything. No, we can do it our own. We can do things. Means we can't bring you back. Chuck you in there straight away. Should be a wipe. Leave you. I should have had a look here. No, fully maintained fort. We will heavily restrict looting because we want both of these provinces for ourselves. They're really good. Can we get to you? In a roundabout way, yes. However, I don't want them walking out of the mist and striking this 2-stack. So we'll stay around here. Succession crisis in that province or in that country. One siege. Oh. And we have made converts. Splendid. Can't get to you. France has appeared. Can we get to you straight? No, I can't. Once this fort has fallen, I reckon that should be... That might be enough for both of them. You're 30, you're 32. I don't think we did too much trauma here. I don't think we killed that many people in taking these provinces. Renovations needed? Oh my word, what? %50 chance of losing a great cathedral in Firenze. We looked at this earlier on in the game and we'd wondered how Florence had a great oh wow. Wondered how Florence had a great cathedral without actually having the tech to get the great cathedral. Admin Tech 31, no one's got Admin Tech 31. Fair enough, Florence has a beautiful cathedral. It's an amazing place. I recommend it to anyone to go have a mooch round. But still, Luck on Rest +3, great. Yearly Prestige, great. Taunts of Truth Faith, great. Yearly Purple Funds, yeah. It's worth it to keep it around. Yep, it's worth it to keep it around. Urban industry arises. This happens when, I believe... Where is it? Castile la Vieja. What happens when your urban population gets to 20? Let's have a look. Can't sort them, unfortunately. It might have quite low autonomy. Castile. We'll just do it by name. You're going to be... yeah, I can do that. Castilla la Vieja. No. It was an utter lie. You're over here somewhere, I think. No, that's Nueva. Nope, not Godcast. Castilla la Vieja. There we go. Where they wanted to put a capital. So, At the moment they have mundane urban goods, like horseshoes and beer, apparently. What do you produce? You produce wheat. And I think I was going along the lines of cloth. We had this before. I chose cloth, and if we can continue to choose cloth, and we produce enough cloth overall, then our country will get a modifier for cloth. I don't know what the modifier for cloth. I don't know what any of the modifiers are, but let's choose you. Trade value of 1. It might upgrade. Might have been better off going off with jewellery or steel. I don't know. Anyway, what are we doing? We're fighting this guy. Let's get on with that. There's still a lot of things that I don't know about this mod. But it's good. I like it. I do like it. More depth. I like the depth. Okay, let's give these a bit of a blockade to begin with. Help them out a little bit. Trade for medicine. No, try eating some fruit instead. Money for monarch points. Money for monarch points. It's only 20 admin. Alright, so squish them. Now we can't get to you. Will you give us what we want now? You will not. By how much? Quite a considerable amount. Right, hopefully France is going to come down and siege out this fort. I don't want to bother with that. Lost in mind and space. Send the hunter out again. Friendly movement speed. It comes down. Leave it. Oh, it's only 2 prestige. Alright, we'll sit in the Gulf of Gabes. Okay, right sailors. And we'll send you that. %, chance of losing a stability. Nope. I will buy a stability for 200 and something ducats. Straight, I would snap your hand off for that shit. Nope, just in there. We'll force your boat out into us. And can I get you to here? I can. With a little bit of jiggery pokery. Is that going to be enough? We'll spread out a blockade as well. That might be enough. It is. By how much? Quite a considerable amount, actually. How about a lump of money? And war ups as well. Nope. Ooh. I'll go for that. France is getting 3 capital. We'll take this tiny little island as well. Why not? Cotton is now produced in Martinique. I believe that's an island in the Antilles. Martinique, is it? Some of the names are a bit weird. Yeah, France, you can use your manpower to take that fort. Ooh, hurrah! Province culture shift. Let's have a look where this culture is shifting to and from. So it'll be over here somewhere. It'll be either the light blue or the orange. Mancha de Montrag. Mancha de Montrag. There. It's technically Castilian. Cool. Should check before and after of the autonomy. Speaking of autonomy, still at 29% control over everything. Still want to push that up a little bit. Is that enough? No. Do you have any more? You do. You have a few more ports. Let's see if we can... I'll just split off one ship. Alright. Every little counts, I suppose. Enough? No. Still no. Oh, I can get beyond here. Okay. We'll do that. Force his fleet out into us. That should be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. Easily enough. Some more monies. War reps. Revoke calls on my shit. That'll do. We'll wait till the end of the year. Just to safeguard against a little bit of a coalition. We'll take this province as well. Why not? A little bit more looting. A bit more direct money. Before this fight happens, we'll get out. No treaties? No, keep that. Return calls? Not really. That will do. Yep. Superb. Excellent. Oh, the fight actually, it actually happened. Oh well. Grab all my ships and chuck them into that province there. So what did we win from that? I'm sick of listening to this one with the damn panpipes. Next one? Yeah, that's a nice one. I don't know whether it's when you get into like South America, but we never had panpipes before before we got into South America with the colonies, and then suddenly it happened, and it was nice. It was novel. It was all right. And then the panpipes started to overdo it. And I'm like, seriously, chill out with the fucking panpipes. So I'll be skipping a few of those. Apologies if you enjoy them. I'll let one or two of them through the net, but generally I'll be looking to skip that music. So 32 and 30 pop. That's a hell of a lot. I mean, it's generally all rural, but it won't take much to start converting this into urban. Although we could try keeping it rural. The majority of this is all rural, which means the amount of extra food these provinces are generating, we can ship this food throughout the empire. Use it as a breadbasket of our empire. Hopefully, that's how it works. Less nobles gain 12 loyalty. They give us still ability points, and these gain to loyalty and stability are multiplied by 25.1% due to our current court level. Makes sense to keep your court level quite high then. Speaking of court level, I know we are investing quite a bit into it, but it is going down. Is 50 a breakpoint? No, it's exactly in the middle of impressive court. Let's try and keep it. Let's invest another 10, 20 ducats. Let's try and keep it around 50. I'll look at this at the end of this year and see if we're even. Let's have a little look at education as well. You're generally going upwards. Native world class pops in Spain. Studying in Spain. 105 studying in Spain. 105. The church is contributing 207 ducats. Oh, we should at least be matching them, shouldn't we? Let's increase ducats by 50. Can we afford that? Yep. I like how the bigger you get, by nature, the more expensive it becomes to run your country. So you're always you're always in that, am I making enough money? Am I not making enough money? You're always looking at other ways and means for producing cash. You never get to a safe point, really, where you know that you're generating uber cash, especially when you start with the trade income. I like it. It makes the game more of a challenge for a lot longer into the game. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to grab these dudes and push them into Croatia. It looks like Ragusan separatists and Australian separatists might fire at the same time. Our aggressive expansion in Italy, it's a little high. Got to have to wait for that to come down. I believe our truce with Portugal is over. No, 92 next year. So we'll prep for that. We'll declare over. I think we still have. Yeah. If not conquest, we've got taken of colonies. Declare over land there that we can jump on straight away for taking more score. Take another lump of what he's doing here. 1, 2. Those two are colonies. I don't know if these colonies will flip to New Granada. You are New Granadish? No, you're the other guy. Guyanas. Ooh, he's doing well. Yeah, so I don't know whether these two would flip to Guyanas or whether we would have to complete the colonizing and then the flip. We'll probably take them anyway, for science. See what happens. Also allows us to take these. Or does it? The only problem is that if we stop Portugal or Portugal's colonies being over here in the first place, then he'll have nothing to colonize off. So taking this, fair enough, we'll take that. They'll be able to finish this colony and colonize off this province. Maybe taking this and flipping it to Grand, our dude. But we leave them with everything else. We allow them to colonize off this. So it's just we're like a parasite on the back of Portugal. We're allowing them space and access to colonize alongside us. But then we're nibbling the bits and pieces that they've done. Just so that they can continue to colonize and not end up getting locked out. Anyway, that's quite a long episode. Apologise for that. Yeah, we're getting big. We're getting big. How big are we now? Population of 2,678. Our autonomy is... It's getting better in the provinces that are stated by us. In the next episode, I think I want to lay down a load more roads. Use this manpower, use this money to get road networks in place. Have you finished your port? You have. However, I need to build one of these before I can build a dock. So, there we go. The trade wharf rank 1 is what is required. If we have a look at the autonomy here, utterly crap. Because of the horrific communication. Now with communication, our capital is in Cadiz. The little man gets on a little boat and he sails his way around to everywhere that has a... If we choose this, everywhere that has a level... Okay, I think the ones in the blue are where they already are. Everywhere that has a level 1 traders wharf. It has to be a traders wharf. It can't be the level 1 military wharf. And anywhere that he can get to that's in blue. Is it in blue? What have you got? Level 1 traders wharf. Do we not have traders wharf over here? No. Wait. There's no wonder the communication over here is shit. No, we do. You have a rank 1 traders wharf. So why did it pop up? Oh, it did pop up blue. Okay. It's just hidden by the stupid Hungarians that are still here. However, to that end we should probably build one here. But yeah, he gets off his boat in the places that have the level 1 traders wharf. If you only have the fishing port, that's not going to cut it. It needs to be the level 1 traders wharf or above. Does it have on here? Does it allude to it? Oh, here you go. All trading harbours in your country are connected for the purpose of calculating communication efficiency. Wow, nearly forgot it then. Runner will use harbours nearest your capital to find ships and then transport themselves to other level 1 harbours and above. Runners will get to overseas states and territories faster the greater numbers of, and more evenly spaced, trade harbours. So, you want a network of level 1 trading harbours, just so that they can get there just a little bit quicker. So a robust network of harbours is necessary to exert control over a large maritime empire. And as we are expanding into the Mediterranean, I'm trying to get a cut through here. I think that's going to help. But yeah, building road networks here, just to spread the word of the dude, us, throughout our land empire. And then a network of rank 1 trade harbours to allow the communication efficiency to come down. Because at the moment, if you look here with the communication efficiency, because it's terrible, it gives us plus 15 unrest, and the monthly autonomy change goes up. So we're never going to be able to bring this autonomy change down. I mean, it is going up, but only just going up. If we can improve the communication efficiency here just a little bit, we'll start to take this autonomy down. Now, granted, it can only tick down to 50. But at least we can make use of the province. At least it'll be giving us something. It'll be giving us half of it instead of giving us nothing. You can also build regional capitals. I think I'm probably going to build a regional capital around here, probably Lombardia. You go to the interact with province, you go to check bureaucratic, explore, no, expand bureaucracy. I think it's expand the bureaucracy, and it costs 1500, and it gives you like a capital outside your capital. So instead of having orders having to come from Cadiz and out to this area, the orders just have to radiate out from Lombardia. It might be worth, instead of Lombardia being Liguria, maybe even Venice if we get around to it. It'll be on this side of the Italian peninsula, and it can spread its word out to this area. Perhaps later, yeah, because it costs 1500 ducats and it has an upkeep of something like 150 ducats a year. They're not cheap. You can't just build them everywhere. And long term, they're not cost effective. The ports and the roads, long term, are the effective way to do it. Anyway, again, long episode, sorry about that. I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for more with the Spains in MEIOU and Taxes 2.01. Until then, do take care.